the night comes, around 7, 8 o'clock, we gather at the SatSangha. And at some point, Sophia says in her teaching, and she had a lot of this teaching voice, or like preaching voice, I'm going to say. And she was saying that, yeah, you have to devote yourself fully to something, devote yourself to something bigger, like don't have back thoughts, go 100%, something like that. To me, as I have grown up, I just know, okay, this is a negative where I disagree, so this is what I'm going to bring up. And I start asking a question and starting like, you know what? I really loved the yesterday Sophia that was the child that was carefree and playful. And I also loved the Sophia on the top of the mountain that admitted when someone else said, yeah, I judged this person just by the looks. And Sophia said, oh yeah, okay, because we never do that. Not with that voice, but with that attitude that, yeah, because we never judge anyone. We are perfect. Admitting in a sense, like she's also human and she also like has these judgment issues that you also judge people. And I love that. This acceptance of, oh, I'm also a human, guys. We all do that. Chill. So I mentioned that to her and said, like, I really love that. And I love that you make yourself vulnerable. But I don't like sometimes when you make claims about the water and I don't know and I cannot know, or when, for example, you have this preaching tonality, which kind of triggers me, I would say. And it's like, why this important? Why this heaviness in this tonality? In this teaching? Why this? Yeah. Oh, Why can't it be just this is it? 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's me. That I ask things more in math, more in a logical sense, or in a more like tranquil tonality, no drama. No emotional charge. So I say that to her, like, yeah, you're asking me to trust you fully, and I can see so many things that make me want to trust you, like da 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 da. But there are also some other things, like the water thing, like the water blessing. That it kind of like that makes me alienates me a bit. That puts me into thought. That you making claims that I cannot evaluate by myself, but I have to believe, is making me having second thoughts. And oh boy, that night I felt like everybody was punching me from all the sides. First of all, Sophia started telling me that you came here having your doubts. What did you do? Like, you 2 days in and you get off with a bike and you leave without saying anything to anyone, and you come back 2 days after, you sneak in with your hoodie, which was mentioned twice and I didn't get, with the hoodie in the back. Someone is offering you food and you're saying no. It's unpolite to not accept food. And this is happening in front of all the people. Now, am I getting triggered? Yeah. Do I feel like I am getting surprised here? Yeah. Because to me, I would never think that someone would get my opinion. I thought Sophia got triggered at that point. She told me like I was like a spoiled brat. That's how I was acting. And I think that phrase kind of like it kind of twisted the knife a bit. It kind of hit me. But all this time, when I'm feeling triggered to answer, but no, I didn't think. Nobody told me anything. Well, so why? So I was not really hungry, and I have this thing, I know bowel and all these things. And as what, dude, say nothing. You don't have to explain. And it's also weird when there's a lot of people to get in a dialogue, to interrupt the other one so you can explain, so he can stop his rant and you can. So I just let it be, and I really liked that about myself. That was the best thing. And then Mark would start. And he started by saying, hey man, how far can your drone fly? And he said something that you saw on the mountain that we're trying to be quiet, and you game with a drone, and you were not there. And then also in the first in the beach sessions with the breathwork and the Tai Chi, you said nothing to anyone, and you go on by yourself, and you fly your drone. You're not present or something. And I'm like, from the outside, I really hope I was looking like, but I am. I think I'm sure I was looking like, yeah. I was trying to maintain a straight face, like not reactive. I can feel it was a bit tense, like a wall, but okay, what can you do? And he's saying all these things with a drone that you came in with, and I kind of got hurt at that point that the people that knew why I was there, that I was there about the drone, didn't speak up and say, "Oh, but that's why he was here. That was the one of the premises." And I was like, "Why are you not talking, guys?" From the inside. But it's also weird for them. Like there's a lot of people and one is talking and now, no, but he came for the, oh, he did. I'm sorry. Oh, what? This weird thing would have happened. So I just let it happen. And I also hear from other people that, yeah, you need to trust more and stuff like that. And some things I write, for example, I felt that Sophia wanted me to hurt a bit. She did not want to hurt me, but she wanted me to hurt. This is what I felt like. Just like the comedy thing, that she's going an extra step to make it funny. I felt she went an extra step to make me feel, I don't know, guilty or shame a bit. She achieved a bit her goal. Like I did feel a bit, yeah. But in my core, I was so rock solid that I was like, yeah, I'm so proud of you, man. Good for you. Fuck though. Fuck this thing. Fuck shame. Fuck guilt. They're not yours. They're not helping you anyway. Just watch what is happening. And she also told me that I act as a spoiled brat, and Mark was teaching what was Mark telling me about being in the group and not going alone with the thing, and also not accepting the food. They're just teaching me basic manners. Who says that? That was a clue for me that, yeah, she wants to twist it a bit. Take it. What they were basically telling me was that I was disrespectful. And this respect thing lately has made me think that, you know what? Respect is just expectations from other people. You don't have any respect expectation from an enemy, but you have expectations from your friends or your beloved ones. Okay, I don't know. One reason I didn't answer to all of these accusations or to this offense, this is how I took it, was that earlier before I had heard some other people having the saying that, yeah, we're starting at this time. No, at this time. Oh, yeah, but guys, we need to communicate a bit better. So I realized, okay, there's a bit of miscommunication. So I realized that when Mark was making me attacks about the drone and me being disrespectful, I was like, maybe he doesn't know the whole thing. Like, okay, I realized the miscommunication, and he wants to say his thing now. Maybe he did get triggered by what I was doing, by me being like off the hook. What I realized was it was surprising that people had formed an opinion about me and felt cool to express it in front of everyone without even telling me about it. Like, for example, if Mark really had a problem with me, I would expect, my expectation of respect is that you get to me first. I love the fact that he did that in front of everyone because it triggered me, which is a stupid trigger, and it also shows to the other people that this is how it happens here. Nothing gets hidden. Like we put everything on the table. And maybe it was me on the table at that moment that was getting cut, but it was okay. It didn't feel threatening. It just felt like, oh, I did something. I broke the vase. And now everybody knows. Maybe I am being an asshole, or our cultures don't match, aka our values or our expectations of respect. Or maybe I'm a 90% ego person. Help me move out. Don't expose me to everyone because you got triggered by my question. This is how I felt. You can always say it's true for me, and I don't know any method to prove it to you. Like when I ask you for the water, just tell me, yeah, you're right. I don't know any method so you can evaluate it, but to me I feel it's true. And to me I know it's true, but I cannot explain it, which is kind of contradictory. But I would respect that answer. Let's say, okay, I don't know. She acknowledge, or people acknowledge, that I am in a lower level, and they are just like, yeah, okay, that's your thing still. You're not qualified enough to understand why the water now is blessed. So I can get it. I can get where you're coming from, where this concern or where this doubt is coming from. But not, I don't know, trashing me. That was so surprising. It feels like you're judging me for not being able to see what you're teaching. And I'm telling you guys, this exposition in front of everyone and Sophia kicking me in the butt that night, except I don't know, the crust, the superficiality of it. Oh, I'm getting charged. Oh my God, all these people are against me. Oh, I did something wrong. I'm guilty. I broke the silence, the drone, and I could remain silent. And not only silent in the sense, yeah, you'll see, but the silence, you know what? Yeah, okay, I know. I, I I know I'm right. I know I did not do anything with bad intention, and whatever parts of you is that gets triggered in this is not the part I value its opinion. Like your lower self gets triggered and offended by me behaving like a spoiled brat. Not like if you are, I don't know, a yogi, guru, I don't know, whatever, high person, you would understand this other person. You would say, oh, yeah, that's where he's from still. You're not going to have expectations from me and judge me for not being able to receive what you inadequately promote. I'm still talking about the water thing. But I love the fact that I could get hit from so many angles or feel like I'm getting hit and just being, yeah, cool. It's all cool, man. It's all nice. I know I'm on the right here. And I know also that on the other side, there's no real uh, hurt intended. I'm just in the sense we're not really communicating very efficiently still. That's why we're having this seemingly conflict. But it's like this, I would say. This seems like a conflict until it goes through. It's hard, and some things are not clicking still. These respect things, what your culture taught you, what my culture, blah blah blah, basic manners. No. So that night goes by, and I remember going home thinking, wow, man, I'm so proud of you. You did so great. You didn't crumble under pressure. You didn't get so defensive, even. And I could really see my mind getting so like triggered and, oh my God, I'm going to take all the lawyers now here, all these papers. No, what he said was false about you here. And I didn't deploy any of that. I love that. I could be under pressure.